The moment he walked into the restaurant, he felt the weight of the world pressing down on him. It wasn't just another blind date, it was a trap. A cruel joke orchestrated by friends who thought it would be funny to set him up with someone they considered out of his league. He, a single dad who had spent the last 5 years juggling 2 jobs and raising his daughter alone, was exhausted, vulnerable, and yet desperately yearning for some semblance of companionship. His heart ached with loneliness, but he had never let it show. Today, however, he couldn't help but feel a lump in his throat as he caught sight of the woman waiting nervously near the entrance. Before anyone could meet her, she walked in. She was heavier than most people expected, her frame filling the doorway, her eyes downcast, clutching her purse tightly. Yet there was a quiet dignity about her, a bravery in showing up despite knowing she might be laughed at. The men in the corner smirked, their phones ready, eager to record the spectacle, convinced that his reaction would be entertainment for them. But he didn't notice them. He only saw the exhaustion and hope in her eyes, the same hope he had felt countless times after long nights putting his daughter to bed. If you believe in kindness and second chances, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Grandmadiery, because this story will remind you how love and empathy can surprise us in the most unexpected ways. He took a deep breath and walked toward her, pulling out a chair for her to sit. She offered a tentative smile, and he returned it with genuine warmth. There were no witty one-liners or awkward silences filled with forced laughter. Instead, he asked about her day, how she was feeling, and what she loved to do. As she spoke, he listened, not just with his ears, but with his heart. Each word she spoke was met with respect, with the attention he gave to everything in his own child's life. Slowly, the air in the room began to shift. The 3 men at the back, who had come expecting amusement, started to feel uneasy. Their smirks faltered as they watched him laugh softly at something she said, genuinely intrigued and touched. He didn't judge her size, her looks, or the way she fidgeted with her purse. Instead, he acknowledged her presence, the courage it took for her to be there, and the unique spark in her personality that shone brighter than any superficial expectation. As the evening progressed, he shared stories about his daughter, her first steps, the way she insisted on picking out her own clothes, her laughter filling the apartment like music. He didn't hide the struggles of being a single parent, the sleepless nights, or the doubts he faced about whether he was doing enough. She listened intently, and in her eyes, he saw admiration and empathy. The men who had planned this cruel joke began to realize that this wasn't entertainment. They were witnessing something sacred, 2 human beings connecting in a way that transcended appearances. When she hesitated to order dessert, embarrassed about what the waiter might think, he smiled and gently insisted, reminding her that life was too short to deny herself small joys. He spoke with a kindness so profound that it touched everyone in the room, including the hidden cameras capturing what was supposed to be ridicule. His words were soft but carried an unwavering honesty. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect. Everyone deserves to feel valued and beautiful, exactly as they are. By the time the dinner was ending, the atmosphere had completely transformed. The tension in the air had been replaced by a quiet reverence. The men at the back, ashamed of their intentions, watched as he walked the woman to her car, offering his arm not out of pity, but out of genuine care. She looked up at him, eyes brimming with tears, and for the first time in a long while, felt seen. Truly seen. Over the next few weeks, their connection deepened. They discovered shared interests, laughed at inside jokes, and supported each other's dreams. She began to regain confidence in herself, learning that her worth wasn't determined by others' opinions. He found in her a partner who understood the complexities of his life, someone who embraced not only him but also his daughter with open arms. What had started as a cruel setup transformed into a testament to the power of empathy and human connection. The men who had orchestrated the joke never expected to feel regret so sharply. When they saw how the story unfolded on social media, how the couple inspired countless people to see beyond appearances, they were humbled. It was a lesson in compassion they would never forget. Cruelty may amuse for a moment, but kindness leaves a legacy. Life didn't suddenly become perfect for them. Challenges remained, balancing work, parenting, and personal insecurities, but the difference was that they faced them together. Every smile shared, every act of kindness offered, reinforced the truth they had discovered: love doesn't care about the body, age, or societal standards. Love sees the heart, and that heart, full of courage, empathy, and authenticity, can change lives. If this story touched your heart, please engage with this video by liking, commenting, and sharing it with someone who needs a reminder of the power of kindness. Your support helps stories like this inspire hope and compassion around the world. And before you go, leave a comment about the person in your life who deserves to be seen and appreciated just for being themselves. In the end, what began as a cruel prank became a beacon of hope. A single dad, weary and cautious, found a love that healed old wounds. A woman, judged by her size, discovered her value and beauty. And together, they showed the world that empathy, respect, and genuine human connection can turn even the darkest intentions into a story of love, resilience, and profound transformation. They proved that sometimes, the heart knows better than the world ever could.